you kidding me? What a comeback by the Chicago Bears as they win 27-23 over the Detroit Lions. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL, and here to discuss the Bears' victory over the Lions. Go ahead, try and talk you know what about Mitchell Trubisky. He just shuts you up. And of course, I'm referring to the Mitch haters out there who were ready to write his obituaries in the first half and were already calling for Nick Foles. What does Mitch do? He responds by throwing not one, not two, but three touchdowns in the fourth quarter and rallies the Bears all the way down from 23-6 and wins the game with a dime. I'm talking right in the breadbasket type of throw to Anthony Miller for the win. And yes, I do realize that the Lions pretty much could have won at the end if DeAndre Swift catches that ball. But I will talk about that because things like that happen in a football game, okay? So with that being said, if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, you need to do so. Subscribe, folks, because I'm going to be here all season long talking about the Bears. And I'm sorry, it's just the Bears best Bears coverage you can find. I'm telling you right now, it is. And you don't want to miss out, so subscribe and follow me, guys, on my social media. Follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram. Go ahead and do that. I was live tweeting during the game today. I went live after the game. That was fun. So please go ahead and do that, guys, because it does really help me out when you guys support the channel. Okay, so let's talk about the game. I'm going to break everything down. I'm going to break every single thing down. Let's do it. So right off the bat, I did say the Bears would win this game, and I said by a score of 27-17, but it ended up being 27-23. So the Lions put up a little bit more points than I would have thought. But I got the Bears score exactly on the dot here. And I also did say whether or not David Montgomery plays is going to impact this game. And he did play, and we'll talk about that. But I just wanted to bring that up first and foremost. So right off the bat, all right, here are my thoughts, right? Right off the bat, here's my thinking, all right? We're going to focus on the offense for the most part, and then we'll get to the defense here, okay? Offensively, there was some questionable play calling, and there was some questionable play from the quarterback as well. Let's start with the fact that we went for it on 4th and 7 on the second drive. What? I'm sorry, like, you have Cairo Santos, who's a decent kicker, and you go for it on 4th and 7. Like, it made no sense to me whatsoever. That should have been a field goal try. I don't care if you miss it. You try that field goal that early in the game. I'm sorry, okay? So right off the bat, I didn't like that, all right? And then when we're talking about, how Mitch played in the first half, because I will get to how he played in the second half. How he played in the first half, I thought it was okay, nothing great, okay? I don't think it was absolutely horrid. I don't think it was anything to write home about. It was not that great, okay? It was, I would probably say, average to maybe a little bit below average in the first half, right? Obviously, you put up 6 points, so it wasn't anything special. But point being here is, I can tell you there were throws that Mitch left on the field. Absolutely. The throw to Demetrius Harris in the end zone on the right side, that should have been a touchdown. Mitch overthrew it. That's a touchdown, okay? The throw before the half, I think Mitch overthrows it on the 4th down. And then we take the field goal. I don't know what that was, right? So there were absolutely throws that Mitch Trubisky left on the field today. But in that same breath, I take a look at the fact that Jimmy Graham mistimes his jump. And if he does not, he turns around and catches that ball, which was a perfectly fine ball to me. He turns around, that's a touchdown, right? Allen Robinson gets a touchdown throw from Mitchell Trubisky, and through no fault of his own, actually, it was PI, pass interference by the DB, because he was grabbing his off arm. That should have been a touchdown. Okay? And then Cole Kmet, this one I believe Mitch missed. Cole Kmet in the end zone, he was open to me. I mean, I know the defender came up, but if Cole Kmet catches it, he just falls back into the end zone. So to be honest, Mitch ended this game with 3 touchdowns. He could have had 6. I'm being dead ass. Like, you guys might think I am like, just, going overboard here, but I'm not. I'm literally giving you the plays where there would have been touchdowns. So to me, in the first half, he was not great. He was not great. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? Second half comes out guns blazing. And Jimmy Graham gets the first touchdown. And then we get Jawan Williams on the second touchdown. Jimmy Graham would have had 2 touchdowns, but he was short on the second one. And then finally, the dime throw to Anthony Miller in the end zone. And just, like I said, just right here in the breadbasket. And folks, you know what I love? I love how that game went. Because, honestly, folks, I would not have wanted that game to go any other way. And you might be thinking, Faiz, are you nuts? Like, if the Bears win, 50-0, wouldn't you want that? Yeah, for sure. But if we're being realistic here, that was perfect because of the fact that literally the crowd of Mitch haters just wanted to just rain on him in the first half, and then they all shut up in the second half, and they absolutely shut up on that throw at the end of Anthony Miller. So to me, I love that because I literally saw it on social media, all the bashing, right? And my tweets, my DMs, they're all blowing up, right? Everybody's telling me Mitch is trash, bringing Nick Foles. It's literally the first half of the first game of 16. And you're ready to bring in Nick Foles. That's my point. So I'm glad it happened the way it did because the critics, the haters had to shut up and just eat it. They had to just shut up and eat it. Now, let's talk about the missed drop, or I should just say drop by DeAndre Swift. Look, folks, that was a drop. All right, the Lions probably win if he catches that football. Absolutely. But in that same breath, I can tell you that there were plays left on the field where the Bears would have scored way more points, right? So PI on Allen Robinson, I believe, got missed. That should have been a touchdown. So to me, again, yes, did DeAndre Swift drop that football? Absolutely. Okay? And here's the thing. If DeAndre Swift catches that and the Lions win this game, I would be absolutely angry as any Bears fan would, but I would still tell you that the comeback happened. The Bears were down 23-6 and they came back. Now, the narrative would have been too little too late, but you take the wins how you can get them, folks. I will take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day. I'm sorry, I just will. So to me, I'll take the W any way I can get. So before Lions fans come in here talking about we should have won that game, like you probably should have, you could have, but you didn't. And you would have been doing the same thing if you were in the Bears position. So that's my thoughts on the DeAndre Swift drop, because he dropped that football. We know it. I'm not trying to deny it. I'm not trying to hide. Okay? So that's my spiel on Mitch, right? Just absolutely guns blazing in the second half. And this is what I'm talking about, folks, where people just are ready. They don't even want to give him a chance. They're just ready to write him off. And he comes out and he balls out like that. And I love it. I love it because, again, this can only do wonders for his confidence. And this game should show him that even if he's having a poor first half, he can always come back, bounce back, and do the right thing and right the wrong, right? And so, to me, I love that. And the final stat line, 20 for 36, 242 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's a pretty damn good stat line. I think I had Mitch throwing for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he surpassed that, what I thought he would do. So for me, I mean, I don't know how you don't think this is a good Mitchell Trubisky game. Now, obviously the first half wasn't good, but the second half should have made up for it. So I'd probably give Mitch like a BB plus in this game. And then let's talk about Matt Nagy and the play calling. I thought the play calling was okay. He got kind of cute at sometimes. Cordell Patterson got used up a lot here on passes, on rushes. I forgot what drive it was, but man, this really irritated me. It was like, I know it was a 3rd and long, and Matt Nagy goes to Cordell Patterson on like an end around, a swing pass, if you will, or a swing rush. And it was just, Cordell Patterson got it, but it was just so awful of a play call because it literally was such a long way all the way to the sticks to get the first down. And my point is, Matt Nagy just gets too cute sometimes. He just gets too cute with his play calling. Get the simple stuff in. Don't get cute, Matt Nagy. I want more runs for Mitchell Trubisky. I just do. Look, the Bills do it with Josh Allen. Josh Allen had like over 60 rushing yards today. I don't know why we can't do it with Mitchell Trubisky. And I can literally see Mitch is scared to run because he knows Matt Nagy drew up a play call. I don't know why Mitch can't just tell Nagy, you got to let me scramble a little bit. He had one scramble for like 6 yards and that's it. He needs to use his legs. So to me, I need more scrambles. Talk about the other offensive players. Allen Robinson, what more there is to say? He's a beast. Told you he got held on that potential touchdown in the end zone. He's a monster. Extend the man. There's not much else to say. Anthony Miller showed up in the second half. Love seeing that. I need Anthony Miller to really have a breakout year. David Montgomery, I'm glad he played. He didn't look right. He did not look 100%. And, of course, the running lanes weren't there as much for him. It's just something about David Montgomery where he's going to have to show me that he's healthy because I just don't believe it. And today, again, nothing special, right? The game was okay that he had. Tariq Cohen, not great. I'm sorry, he was okay. Darnell Mooney, I didn't even think he had playing time, but man, Darnell Mooney showed some bright spots. I loved what I saw from Darnell Mooney, man. Like, every time he caught the ball, like, he was flashy. Like, he looked like he could break a long one. So I loved seeing what I saw from Darnell Mooney. And then we saw Juwan Williams catch a touchdown. What is going on with Riley Ridley? Where is Riley Ridley? Are we ever going to see him? Is he already a bust? So to me, on the offensive side, that's what I had to say. Oh, of course, I forgot about Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham was, okay, he had a very up and down performance. Yes, he caught the touchdown, a potential second touchdown, but he could have been so much better. Left a lot on the field, missed time a few jumps. So again, I won't overreact one way or another. But it was an okay performance for Jimmy Graham, right? So to me, nothing special. Okay. Wish we saw more Cole Kmet in this game, but we didn't. Defensively, boy, do we miss Eddie Goldman. The Lions with an 80-year-old Adrian Peterson. Obviously, not literally, but you get my point. With an 80-year-old Adrian Peterson, rushed for almost 100 yards. AP almost rushes for 100 yards on the Bears defense. Folks, we're going up against Saquon Barkley next week. He might rip us for 150 if AP did that. So I'm worried about the defense. I am worried about the run defense for sure. We miss Eddie Goldman. No pressure on Matt Stafford today. We had 1 sack. I think it was Hakeem Hicks. So I am a little worried about the defense. Secondary was okay. Jalen Johnson for his first start was, I think, decent. I think he was pretty decent. Kyle Fuller had the interception. But overall, folks, the defense was okay. They were not special. This is not the championship-level defensive performance I expect to see. Gave up 23 points to the Lions. I'm sorry, we did. And we gave up a touchdown at the end that was dropped. So this loss, you could have said it was on the defense too. So defensively, not happy with that performance. Offensively, couple things to work on, but I liked what I saw. All right, so there you have it, folks, my thoughts on the Bears' victory over the Detroit Lions. We face the New York Giants in week 2. These are the type of games we need to win against the easy opponents. I believe for the first time since 2013, the Bears are 1-0, and I can't wait. Let's get it. Bear down. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you are not. I will talk to you guys soon. As always, thanks for watching.